What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Sneaker Knocker, the one and only judge of all kicks and apparel on YouTube, and you can refer to me as the Sneaker Judge. Now, before we get into the thumbnail and the title of the video, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, like, comment down below, but whatever you do, make sure you tap and slap that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload new content. Now, let's just get into this unboxing. So as you can see, this is not my normal unboxing. The box is already open, but it's a story behind why. I had to verify this sneaker because it's not mine. A friend of mine sent me over some money because he was so eager to get his hands on this pair because he loves the Travis Scott ones. He loves the highs, he loves the lows, so he had to get these. So what I was able to do, I was able to work my magic and hit up a friend who I normally buy most of my pairs from when I'm not trying to go on StockX, because StockX to me is ultimately dead at this point. They got too many taxes, they got so many extra fees beyond the asking price, and it's just like not worth it. So I was lucky enough to work out a deal with the administrator of my cook group. I'm renting him out my bot, so that works for him because at this moment he currently doesn't have a bot. So I'm renting him out my Souls IO, and he's able to now cook more pairs, which is why he took the cash and equivalated it with what I offered him to rent the bot for. So that was how I was able to get this pair in hand. As you can see, it's not my size. This is a size 8.5. So starting off, what is already different from the Air Jordan 1 High, the Travis Scott, is the sizing label. It's a strip instead of, being the black with the the gold Jumpman. This is just white and it has the sizing label and it's different. But the box is the same. So let's just get into it. You have the same paper, the pink paper. Everybody already seen it. Seen it once, you've seen it already, and ain't too much to go over about this packaging. So my lid, I don't see any, I don't see any hidden, stamp or, quality control stamp or anything. And they did not place my quality control sticker on the lid. They actually placed it on the side of the box, if you guys can see that. But just starting off with this pair right here, we're going to take both out and examine them. Just starting off with this pair right here, I can see a lot is different with these. Just starting off by the laces, you have these flat laces right here, which are different from the original High, and you don't see too much leather going on. All I see right here is tumble leather and suede. Now with the ones, the original ones, you have a lot of leather on the upper as well as suede and nubuck mixed in. But starting off, you have a backwards tumble leather white swoosh. You have a midsole that is an off cream white, which people refer to as a cell color. On the back heel, you have that big Air Jordan Wing logo embroidered and stitched in. And on the tongue, you have the red Nike Air. And on the other side, you have the Cactus Jack in red with the mocha swoosh going across it. And you have this tumble leather that is black. On the toe front, you have tumble leather. And all that you see is mocha, is suede. Let's just go and test that suede out. The suede is smooth, as you can see. You can see the back strokes on these. Great material as always. So you have these laces. They always come with extra pair of laces. And right here you can see these are red flat laces. And then you have these thick rope laces that come in pink as well as black. Now moving on, before we move on, let's take out the shoe tree and examine the sole. Now what I don't like to do is I don't like to pull out the sole, because the insole is because it's hard to place back in. So starting off, you can see the Travis Scott, and then it has a Nike Air in red, but you guys can't see that, so I'm gonna just try to take this out if I can. So yeah, so this is how the sole looks. You have the Travis Scott, you have the red Nike swoosh, and you have that Cactus Jack face. So put these back in. This is why I don't like taking this out. Hopefully it goes back in the same way it was already in there. Yeah, I think so. And then you have this sizing tag, which is, you know, has that QR code thing right there, size 8.5. Moving on is you have another tumble leather swoosh that is white. You have midsole, off-white, creamish, sail color, back heel. You have the Cactus Jack face embroidered. On the tongue, you have the Nike Air swoosh. And on the other side, you have that red Cactus Jack cross. You have the mocha swoosh. Bottom sole, you have mocha with the Nike Air swoosh in the center. And on this pair, you have a red Jumpman. And then you have the Cactus Jack. So I'm going to take this pair out as well and give you guys the look of that. So this has a red Air Jordan wing logo at the top, and in the center you have the Cactus Jack, and at the bottom you have the red Jumpman Jordan. So yeah, and on the other side is you have the Cactus Jack on the side of the tongue. So yeah, there you have it, man. Great material as always. The prices on this size definitely are high. I was lucky enough to get them for, you know, in the mid-range of what it originally cost. So it's no losses taken there. Only blessings. On the inside, you have the Made in China lettering, as you already know. And this is just a dope sneaker. So if you happen to like this video, feel free to hit that like button. Make sure you smash that bell, and you'll see me in my next video. Be on the lookout for that B-roll. I'm out. Peace.
Chatting and whispering, don't know what the fuck they be talking about. Pockets on small, had to put that little baby on timeout. Can't answer your call, ain't about no business or money convo. I got it all with me, I'm a living, walking, talking trap house. Old hundred spending old money, ballin' like I'm Jerry Stackhouse. Young niggas do the drill, they ain't got no feelings, hit you with the mask off. Just counted 50 blue bills, pushed off the wheel on the phone and smash out. Never knew nothing about a drop. We them niggas that they ask about, they ain't really getting to it, they tried. They has been so they would never have. If I fronted to you, throw half on the back end. Big black bag, got the distraction. All my raps is a fact, ain't no cap in. Pull up on your white jag with the black tint. We gon' let the hammer bang like a blacksmith. Samuel Jackson, these niggas actin'. Main attraction, we pull up to the spot. All these hoes gon' show love and they gon' fly. Goofy ass niggas know they ride a cop. We invented before we made it hot. That's a fact, all these niggas my clones. They really talking some shit they not doing. Eating for spoon, we're really chewing. We was out on the block, you was at home, gone. They be chatting and whispering, don't know what the fuck they be talking about. Pockets on small, had to put that little baby on timeout. Can't answer your call, ain't about no business or money convo. I got